You've probably been told your whole life that memorizing things just takes repetition. Read it over and over until it sticks. But what if that's not just inefficient, but actually the wrong way to do it? The truth is, your brain isn't a hard drive you can just copy files onto. It's a living network, and to get information to stick, you need to work with its wiring, not against it. If you want to learn faster and actually remember what you study, subscribe and like the video so you don't miss these techniques. Let's start with the biggest mistake: passive review. Rereading your notes or a textbook chapter feels productive, but it's mostly an illusion. Your brain recognizes the information, which gives you a false sense of familiarity, but that doesn't mean you can recall it when you need to. The science-backed fix is called active recall. Instead of passively looking at the information, you force yourself to retrieve it from memory. Close the book and ask yourself, what were the 3 key points from that section? Try to write them down or explain them out loud. This works because every time you successfully pull a piece of information from your memory, you strengthen the neural pathway to it. It's like building a muscle. The struggle to remember is what makes the memory stronger. So swap your highlighters for blank sheets of paper. Next, we need to talk about timing. Cramming everything in one long session is a recipe for fast forgetting. Your brain needs time to consolidate memories, to move them from short-term holding into long-term storage. This is where the spacing effect comes in. Psychology shows that you will remember far more if you study the same material in several short, spaced-out sessions over days or weeks, rather than in one marathon session. Think of it like watering a plant. A little water every few days is far more effective than flooding it once a month. Schedule brief review sessions for tomorrow, then in 3 days, then a week later. This spaced repetition signals to your brain that this information is important and worth keeping. But how you study matters just as much as when. Your brain encodes memories based on context and connection. If you just stare at a list of facts, they have nothing to latch onto. This is where a technique called elaboration comes in. Don't just memorize a definition. Ask why and how. Connect the new fact to something you already know. If you're learning a new concept, explain it in your own words, as if teaching it to a complete beginner. Or create a vivid mental image or a story around it. The weirder, the better. Neuroscience explains that this process creates multiple access points to the same memory in your brain. You're not creating one fragile path to the information. You're building a whole web of connections. So when one path fails, you have 3 others to find it. Ultimately, the secret to memorizing anything fast isn't about grinding for more hours. It's a shift in strategy. Memory isn't built through input. It's forged through output. It's the act of retrieving, connecting, and revisiting information that truly etches it into your mind. Stop trying to pour information in. Start practicing pulling it out. Next, I'm breaking down a simple method to triple your reading retention, using a principle borrowed from how your brain naturally filters what's important. You don't want to miss that.